I'm in Korea and today I'm heading to get my personal color analysis done. I originally wasn't going to go because all of the popular ones were booked out weeks in advance, but because everyone on the internet has done it and luckily I was able to find one offered by the Korea Fashion Psychology Institute, I made a last minute appointment with them. My appointment was 11 a.m. but I ended up getting there an hour early since my friend had a hair appointment in the area. It's located in the bougie Apgujeong area, so all I could do was window shop, but luckily I stumbled upon Cafe Muli, which was one of the cafes I really wanted to check out, so I decided to grab a coffee and cronut, and to my surprise, it was pretty good. The vanilla latte was perfect, and if you like custard, definitely give their custard cronut a try. The cafe itself is super aesthetic. 2016 me would thrive here. Anyways, it was finally time for my color analysis appointment. Now, I honestly didn't do too much research into them since I did it super last minute, but to my surprise, the whole session was super in-depth and informative. I had the sweetest consultant ever who really took the time to explain everything to me. Before beginning our session, she took me to get a formal skin tone analysis test with a skin analyzer device. Unfortunately, I couldn't film in there, but all of the graph data is in my handy little report, which we'll get to in a little bit. When we finally proceeded with the actual color analysis, I really like that she put this makeshift white hat on me to avoid having the color contrast of my hair skew the results, which I haven't really seen a lot of places do. She walked me through various color palettes, explaining what works and what doesn't work, and turns out I'm a summer light, so pastels and cooler color tones suits me best because darker and more saturated colors just creates too much of a contrast that dulls my skin. After the color analysis is where the fun begins. She brought in a ton of makeup for me to test based on my results and walked me through all of the makeup products that would suit me. She allowed me to test multiple products to find my perfect shade and basically did my makeup for me, which I felt really bad because I had a facial after. But anyways, I definitely appreciate knowing exactly which palettes and foundation shades to stick to because your girl's been struggling. This was my final look. Honestly, the lip was a little too bright for my legging, but I also tried on like 6 different lip tints, so that might be why. But it's okay because I had to wash it off later in the day anyways. And just when I thought the analysis was over, she started taking out different types of perfume and walked me through what kind of perfume and scent suits me best. Luckily, they were already scents that I personally like, so that was good. The session ends with a formal report on everything we walked through, including recommendations from clothing to color context and perfume. It's so informative and I'm so glad I have this on hand because I definitely wouldn't have remembered everything. She also gave me a little handy card for me to carry around with me when shopping to make sure that I am shopping for the right colors. Now, since this is the only personal color analysis place I've been to, I can't speak for the others, but overall, I was surprised by how much I actually enjoyed the session and I definitely walked away with a lot more than I expected. I honestly was pretty skeptical about this color analysis thing because I'm someone who loves exploring new colors and just wears whatever she wants. And on top of that, these are obviously based on Korea's beauty standards, which is quite different from the West, so I wasn't sure if I would get anything out of this. But surprisingly, they didn't push any of these ideals or standards onto me and was pretty neutral about it. So if you're interested in booking with them, I recommend messaging them on KakaoTalk for an appointment because they only do never bookings, which usually requires a Korean phone number and a bank card. I say the only downside to them is they usually only do color analysis in Korean, so they do charge more for English sessions, but if you're okay with that or have a friend that can speak Korean, they're not a bad option to look into. And that's it for today's video. I'll be uploading a lot more Korean content over the next few weeks, so if you like this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!